A quick announcement for if you want to take your trading to the next level. I recently started a profitable trading signal group in which I show you and I send signals of all of my trades. If you want to join this group or if you're interested in that, go check out the first link down in the description or in the pinned comment. Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to this update video on Blur. Perhaps the most trending and most volatile crypto yesterday. When I did the video, I said, well, if I remember correctly, I don't even know what I said. Well, I think I said like if we are now, we're probably going up to 85. If we'll break above that, excuse me, we'll get up to this level at 95, which we did. Found some resistance there. I'm not 100% certain and confident that I said that, but something I was bullish, not this bullish though. What you can see. To just give you a full overview, and after that I actually have some new very interesting news on Blur as well, which I think you need to know. But what happened technically is we just kept breaking resistance levels. First of all 85, then 95, and we held it all the way, which is actually going to come back into the technical analysis later, so remember that. 1.05, first found some resistance there, then broke above that, and now our main resistance is 1.2. Yeah, mainly 1.2, not even 1.25, but really 1.2, perhaps even 1.2, 1.15, kind of like this. That's our main resistance level. So the big question is can we actually continue this bullish momentum? This is by far the most resistance we have found at a specific resistance level in the last 24 hours, but we could still continue it. Excuse me, I'm going to reset the camera a little bit. Oh, it's not as clear still, but it doesn't matter. But can we actually continue? So first of all, if we take a look at Blur right now, volume is still incredible at 950 million. It actually reached the top of $1.15 billion yesterday evening. Now it has dropped down a little bit, but the price is still very bullish and the volume is still very high, right? So a lot of things are possible. Now Blur was a heavily airdropped crypto, I know, but I'm not sure whether that will actually affect the price that much more. It seemed like all of the early airdrops are already out of the price, and I don't know why someone hasn't sold yet. I mean, Blur right now is at a 400 million market cap. The coin launched yesterday. That's incredible. If you have airdropped, if this token was airdropped to you, I would at least sell a big chunk. And if you're not selling, you're not going to sell at 1.4 or at these levels anymore as well. So I think most of the airdrop sales are out of the price. Apart from that, I finally found the tokenomics on Blur, or at least I believe these are it. You can see that the allocation, quite a lot goes to the investors, which I don't like, but the investor, it's still locked up until the 19th of 2022. So until that time, it's only community treasury. So there's not a lot of inflation right now. More inflation will come into play later this year, but that's not something you should worry about for now. So let's get into the technicals. Excuse me, a little bit of rambling. So the main thing is, as I said, what we've been in the structure where we have broken above our resistance levels and then held it as a support. As long as you can do that, we're going to keep rallying. So right now, it seems like we're testing that level between 1.15 and 1.2 again. If we can actually break above, I would say 1.18 is already enough. If we can break above that from here, we're testing it, but if we can break above that, I think we're going up to our next level, which for me really is 1.35, 1.4. Based on previous resistance levels, that seems to be the most likely outcome. Now, whether this is the most likely scenario, I'm not sure. It really depends on that touch we get off of 1.2, 1.15, because it could also very well be, and that's not the end of the world, it could also be that we find resistance there and test our last support again around $1.05. And the big thing is that if that breaks, we're in trouble. As I said earlier, since the beginning, we have always held the levels we've broken above. If we can no longer do that, we'll drop down to at least 95 cents and probably even down lower towards like 90 cents, 90 cents, 85 cents. And from there, we could rally again. We could very well rally again. I mean, Blur is on the radar of a lot of people, but that's quite a big drop, right? So it's really all about that 1.05 level. As long as that holds, we're fine. And I would even go as far as saying the longer we hold that, the bigger the chance that we can actually break above 1.18, 1.25. If I would have to make a if I would have to make a prediction, I'd say that this is actually more likely. As I said, we have never saw resistance like this since the whole rally started, but to me it's really like 60-40 in percentages of what can happen. So still a lot of cards on the table. I'll keep you updated on that, but for now this is my my daily update on Blur. If you do have any questions, let me know. For now, take care and bye.